Coming up on Action News, I'm showing you the old KIMA TV weather board. So here's the sun going to put it over our area. Hopefully that will be coming soon. We'll show you some different historical items that they have here at the Yakima Valley Museum. But that's still to come on Action News. Choo-choo! Good morning, everyone. I just arrived to Yakima on their first train in 1885. This is really exciting. I mean, look at the city. It looks so cool. So I'm actually at the Yakima Valley Museum in their children's hands-on room. So John's going to tell us a little bit more about this room. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is the recreation of the street facade in Yakima City in 1885 when the railroad came. First building that you're looking at is the hotel, Rolling Hotel, which was in what is now Union Gap and was moved up into what is now North Yakima, or now Yakima itself, in 1886. And then the next building is a general store. We have a bank and a post office, and these are all child-size recreations of the streetscape in the 1880s.
That is so interesting. So the kids can come in, they can play on the train, the wagon, they can come into all the little buildings?
Right, and there's also dress-up pioneer clothes. There's hands-on art activities. There's just a whole variety of things to do, including live turtles and fish.
Oh, is that all the time, or is that just selected?
All the time.
Oh my gosh. So you can come with your family, look at some of the historical exhibits, this obviously being historical as well. Bring your kids, let them play around. I love that it's hands-on. And so is this saddle just, is that an artifact?
No, it's hand-on. You can play on it. The kids play on it. And jump all in on it. Yep.
All right.
You can do it too if you'd like.
Well, we might be doing that coming up next. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, don't forget to check out the Yakima Valley Museum. Lots of fun during the winter when it's cold outside. Back to you. Good morning, everyone. I'm at the Yakima Valley Museum, and we are getting ready to show you some different rooms that they have here. Really, really cool stuff. And a great place to come during the winter when it's cold outside and you want something to do with your family. They have really interesting artifacts here, really cool animals in this room. We're actually in the Curiosity, what is this room called?
It's called the Cabinet of Curiosities.
The Cabinet of Curiosities, thank you. So I'm here with John, who's going to tell us a little bit about what we can expect in this room. So what are we looking at here?
What you're looking at here is things that have been collected all over the world and brought back to the Yakima Valley or Central Washington by people who lived in this area. And so they're not necessarily things right from here, but they're specimens from all over. And the first museums in the country were actually museums that were called Cabinets of Curiosities because before you had internet and TV and all those kinds of things, people wanted to see exotic and things that they didn't see in their regular life.
Exactly. And what would you say is the oldest piece
probably
here?
The dinosaur egg. There's a dinosaur egg in here. It's not very exciting to look at, but that's what it is.
That's really, really neat. And so it looks like we have a bunch of birds behind us here.
Right, those were all collected. This particular section that you're looking at now was collected in 1932 in the area, and a lot of them are birds that are no longer native to this area. Because
of the climate, you were saying?
Right, because of climate change.
Kind of moves them out. That's really interesting. All right, well, if you want to check out the Cabinet of Curiosities, don't forget to come out to the Yakima Valley Museum in Yakima. Back to you. Good morning, everyone. I'm at the Yakima Valley Museum, and we are showing you the wagon and carriage collection that they have here. Some really, really cool things to see at this museum. I mean, it is winter time, and if you need something to do indoors with your family, this is a great place to come and look at some really cool historical artifacts. So I'm here with John. Can you tell me about the different carriages in this room?
We have a large collection of about 47 wheeled vehicles. Everything from right here is a Wells Fargo stagecoach, also called a Concord coach. This is what you would have come across the roads with before the railroad. And then we also have a lot of private vehicles that were used by families. Well-to-do families would often have a vehicle for every purpose.
So is that like these ones over here?
Right, right. You'd have perhaps a vehicle for going to church. You'd have a different kind of vehicle for marketing. Perhaps one to go to the theater. Now, you know, lesser families might have fewer. And then, of course, you have them from, you know, special purpose vehicles like this one, which is a hearse.
Wow, that's so crazy.
1875
hearse. It still looks really nice. Was this one restored?
Partially restored, yes. The only thing it's missing is the right kind of lamp.
The right kind of lamp. But look at this.
Bigger lamps, yes.
This is so interesting. So you can come to the Yakima Valley Museum, check out different artifacts, obviously some different historical items that they have here, and definitely take a look at how we traveled back in the day. All right, well, stay with us. We'll have more coming up with John. Back to you. Good morning, everyone. I'm at the Yakima Valley Museum. We are showing you some different rooms and collections that they have here. It is winter time, pretty cold outside, so if you'd like to get indoors with your family and do some really cool activities here, they've got a lot to look at. So I'm joined by John. We are talking about their Native American artifacts that they have. So what can you tell me about your collection here?
We have a collection of everything from beadwork, vests and bags and dresses, to cornhusk bags, Native American tools, ceremonial goods, headdresses, parfleches, a whole variety of different things.
Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of stuff. And so what are some of the key pieces in here that we can talk about or you'd like
Well,
to?
I think one of the kind of interesting things is just to kind of show the difference between some of the ceremonial ones, which show the horse and the rider, like the white one over here to your to on the far side that you're pointing to, and then the one in the middle, which is obviously made probably for sale or during World War I era because it's very patriotic. It has the eagle and the
Yeah.
flag and whatnot.
Yeah, so that would be something that they'd want to sell, and the other ones would be more ceremonial. So now let's take a look at the headdresses because I think these are really neat. What can you tell me about these?
So eagle headdresses, eagle feather headdresses, used probably mostly in ceremonial. You'll see the big picture in the back shows them on horseback and probably a powwow or something of that nature of that horse. And then you also see the small basket hats, which look like a basket. And then down here, the parfleches.
Awesome. Well, this is just a sampling of their collection. They have a lot more to show. So definitely don't forget to come check out the Yakima Valley Museum. Back to you.